All right, let's talk about Chris Watts, the guy who actually thought he could get away with, well, murder. Let's set the scene. The Watts family looked like your typical American dream. Chris, Shannon, and their two adorable little girls, Bella and Celeste, were living comfortably in Colorado. Oh, and by the way, Shannon was pregnant with a boy who she was gonna name Nico. But behind the scenes, Chris had a dark side nobody saw coming. This guy was living a double life with his co-worker, who, by the way, thought he was gonna divorce his wife the normal way. Little did you know, Chris had a, let's say, quicker method in mind. So, on August 13th, 2018, Shannon comes home from a work trip. Tired, but just wanting to be with her family. Only by the next day, she's gone and her friend notices and thinks, wait a minute, that's weird. So Chris goes on TV, looking all distraught, but like the fakest acting you've ever seen. He's saying, I just want them back. But he's talking like they're already gone. The cops are watching him like, dude, what is wrong with you? Because he's as calm as a cucumber in a freezer. Red flags everywhere. Then Chris gets hauled in for polygraph and surprise, he fails. Detectives don't miss a beat and confront him about his affair. That's when Chris makes his next brilliant move, calling his dad. So his dad's in the interrogation room and Chris leans in and goes, all right, Dad. So Shannon killed the kids and I just, took care of her. Like he thought he could just drop this bomb on his dad and walk out scot-free. His dad's there looking like, what the hell? While the detectives are probably thinking, wow, he's really trying to sell the story to his own dad. After that, Chris finally gives the detectives a clue. He admits that, yeah, he knows where the bodies are. And so where does he lead them? His worksite. The investigators find Shannon in a shallow grave and the girls, Bella and Celeste, in oil tanks. I mean, this guy seriously thought he was gonna get away with this by pinning it all on Shannon. That's some next level evil. Eventually, after his arrest, Chris comes clean in prison. He reveals he'd planned the whole thing for weeks so he could start fresh with his mistress, who, let's be real, had no clue her boyfriend was this level of messed up. And here's the kicker. Chris actually drove his daughters alive to the oil fields with their mom's body in the trunk, where he killed the girls there. That's just pure evil, man. So Chris went from family man to straight up villain in record time. So he got 5 life sentences. No parole. Basically, never seeing the light of day again. And honestly, good riddance.